lot of our students come in with social and emotional trauma that is beyond the capacity and reach for me as a teacher.
The focus on social and emotional learning is tied directly to the Para los Niños whole child model. We want to focus on building skills around the mind, the body, and the heart.
Social emotional learning is important at school for students to be able to regulate their own emotions so that when stressful situations come up, they don't absolutely lose it.
It's almost in our DNA as an organization. Before school, during school, at lunch, in the hallway, after school.
It emphasizes the importance of building a relationship. And that oftentimes our children come into classrooms with what we might say is their survival brain, where they're not regulated, where they're coming in feeling whether it's anxious or upset or not in a place where their brain is ready to take in information.
And so we really focus on pathways to wellness and health. And I just know from the challenges and obstacles that people face, school and the community become places where we can actually cultivate and really grow, but also to strive to develop, their ability to nurture healthy development as a person, right, in their communities.
The ability to listen, to respond intentionally, and to be able to create relationships, positive social ones.
We're talking about the skills that people need to get along, that people need to create and maintain positive relationships. A lot of people talk now about how important EQ is, that emotional intelligence that you need to look at somebody in the eyes, shake their hand, actively listen, have empathy. That's what we talk about when we're referring to social and emotional skills, and we are not born with those skills.
Being taught how to do community circles because it gives the students the opportunity for them to be themselves, but be themselves in a very safe and collaborative environment.
So if they're experiencing a challenge, first of all, they're aware enough to be honest about it, and then feel comfortable coming to someone they can get help from.
Students sit in a circle to build community, relationship building. You can ask any supervisor, and that's the first thing when we talk to new teachers and new staff. It's like you have to build those relationships with these kids. To me, the school is family.
As a new teacher, when I hear emotions, I automatically think of my students at home. Having a space in our day distinctly designated to talking about empathy, talking about what making a decision means and how our actions help my students in our academic content areas and on the playground and outside of our classroom.
Social and emotional learning has been tied in school to better test scores, to less aggressive behavior. It's been tied to kids who don't drop out of school as much, and it's been tied to kids feeling like their schools are a place where they belong.
Like when I walk around in our schools and seeing kids caring for each other and not being told to care for each other. Understanding that that's what makes life successful.